You know who I've been listening to recently? Pink Fohawk. It's a tabletop podcast set in the Shadowrun universe of 2053 Seattle. Let's go ahead and start with this review. What's on the old podcast list today? Pink Fohawk is an Ennie-nominated actual play podcast set in the Shadowrun universe, following two rad Shadowrunners making names for themselves in the streets of Seattle in the year 2053. What's this now? Content warning. Pink Fohawk is a crass, vulgar, violent, and raunchy podcast full of 80s edginess that is meant for immature audiences only. Hey, I'm James, and this is Sandbox and Chill, where I share with you the recent podcast, games, tabletop RPGs, and other content I've been following and looking into this past week. Now let's quit the jibber-jabbering and jack into this data stream for a deep dive into Pink Fohawk. My criteria for review is simple. I look at the story, player cohesion, use of time, game balance, player sound quality, music and effects in the audio, use of rules, and overall editing. I also take a look at the socials the podcast is using, where you can find them and how active they are in their community. I'll link to their podcast and socials below. Now, if you think I missed anything or should add more to my review, let me know in the comments below. And if you like my review, make sure to click the like button, subscribe, and notification bell for future podcast reviews and more. Pink Fohawk takes place in 2053 in the dystopian Shadowrun universe, a futuristic cyberpunk Seattle controlled by megacorporations where magic and technology coexist, and players take on the roles of Shadowrunners, freelance operatives John Anderson and Tina Bonemeal, who take on dangerous and often illegal missions for a variety of clients, all while trying to find friendship in all the wrong places. John Anderson is a company man who's since retired and trying to find his way as he's a Shadowrunner. Tina Bonemeal is the Forrest Gump of the Shadowrun universe, having done a little bit of everything and met a little bit of everyone, as this troll joins up with her best friend John Anderson to complete their runs. Playing in the second edition of Shadowrun, Pink Fohawk does not disappoint from episode 1. This 80s cyberpunk game knows exactly what it is. It's crass, raunchy, and immature. Sounds a lot like that content warning. If you like 80s synth music and a cast that is comfortable yes-anding each other in this action-packed podcast, then it's for you. There is sex, drugs, synth rock, combat, and heartwarming moments. It's up to you and your sensibilities if this podcast is for you. But I recommend taking a listen. The entire experience is wonderful. There's no rules lowering, but instead small clarifications while players Dan and Christian match the intensity of Game Master Ben. The story is unique, yet at the same time could blend right into your favorite cyberpunk movies like Johnny Mnemonic, Judge Dredd, or Total Recall, all wrapped into an audio experience lasting just about an hour. It's clear that every member of the podcast has a cinematic view in mind as the players and GM are able to set the stage for malfunctioning Wolverine claws to exploding rockets in the underground, all while making conversation about the consequences of a botched penile reduction surgery. At no time does it feel like there's any waste. Every choice the players make and situation the GM presents feels natural to the environment. Pink Fohawk is able to blend action, RP, puzzles, and exploration into a consistently moving story as you root for these chummers to succeed as they complete their runs, or improv shows in the lobby of a Ramada Inn. Pink Fohawk releases episodes every 2 weeks during their season runs, as they also respond to their community on YouTube, Reddit, Discord, and Twitter while living their own lives. Although their online community is small at the moment, it is powerful and growing. Seeing active posts from community members and engagement just shows how well Ben presents the Shadowrun world, while Christian and Dan have brought John and Tina to life, who feel distinct and bring their own foibles and raunchy humor. When Dan and Christian roleplay, it's easy to distinguish when the character is talking and when the player is talking. Everyone is able to keep side chat to a minimum or use it to describe the scenario in terms that we would understand with relevant movie references or character references. If you're looking to jump into the podcast, check out episode 1, or every few episodes they do start a new run and you can jump in there. From there you'll be hooked and binge the entire season. I can't recommend Pink Fohawk enough for its story, gameplay, player cohesion, and ability to jack into the system. Data drop and just keep running. If you want to join me skulking around in the Pink Fohawk forums, then grab a slap patch pistol, data pack, and sick-ass shades as we ride into the 80s synth sunset before setting out on a run. Now, what I would love to see from Pink Fohawk, they're already kind of doing. Uploading their podcast to YouTube so I can take a sweet, sweet listen while I work, thanks work-based internet blocking system, and working on growing their socials and community so that we can share the marvel that is Pink Fohawk with others. Besides that, we obviously would love merch. A Tina-sized body pillow, a 10-foot tall California Queen stuffed pillow scented like a troll, possibly a no answers mug or only questions pin, a rad Pink Fohawk shirt or hoodie in that sick-ass vaporwave style. Keep inviting guest stars and have fun while you're playing. But it comes down to keep having fun and making excellent content. Hey, thanks for watching. Remember to like, follow, and hit the bell for updates and future reviews. If you have a favorite podcast, stream, or game channel you would like me to review, post a comment below and share the love. In any case, have a wonderful day, and remember to be kind to each other.